Good afternoon, teacher.
I guess, hi Karen. I guess we're not going to have many students today, but we're going to start the class. So, I will share some exercise with you and I want you to work on them, right? Then we are going to check the answers together and I hope you help me with those exercises, right? And remember, we're going to continue with zero conditional, right? If you remember, I told you that we can use when or if, and it is almost the same meaning. Sometimes you can find out when, right, the when clause, and then the main clause, right? So they mean the same, right? So you can use if or when. For example, here, if it rains, comma, the grass grows. Or you can say when it rains, the grass. Or you can change, right? You can switch the clauses and first you can write down the main clause. The grass grows if it rains. Or you can say the grass grows when it rains, right? Y significan exactamente lo mismo. Solo no se olviden que cuando ustedes escriban primero la if clause o la when clause, siempre tienen que separar las dos oraciones por una coma. Luego van a escribir la main clause, digamos que la oración principal. Si ustedes van a hacer el cambio, primero escribir la oración principal, ya no necesitamos coma, simplemente la palabra if o went, si es el caso, ¿verdad? Y luego el complemento. The zero conditional is used to talk about things that are always or generally true. It is also used to talk about scientific facts. Tampoco se olviden que cuando estamos utilizando la zero conditional, ¿verdad? O type zero, siempre vamos a tener en las dos clases o en las dos oraciones el presente simple. Ambas tienen que estar en presente simple, ¿verdad? Y recuerden que utilizamos la zero conditional para hablar de cosas que son generales o que son verdad, o también se pueden utilizar para hechos científicos. También ahí pueden ustedes utilizar the zero conditional. So guys, let's do this exercise. There you have this. Match the clauses below. There you have 15 clauses, right? And you have an example. If I am late for class, there you have the other part. My teacher gets angry. So you have the if clause first, comma, right? Then the main clause. Yes? So I want you to match the clauses, right, with the other part. Here you have A, B, C, D, right, F, etc. Let's do the second one, just to have it as an example. When he stays up very late, we can read the others. When he is happy, no, right? I take a taxi to work, no. He is very tired the next morning, yes, right? So you have here, when he stays up very late, the cause, then we are going to have what? The result. He is very tired the next morning, yes? So, that is what you are going to do, guys. Es lo que ustedes van a realizar. Van a unir ambas clauses, ambas oraciones, ¿ok? Con el mejor resultado, podemos decir, o la mejor causa. Okay, so work on them. Then we're going to check them together. Ya que estamos pocos, chicos, espero que me ayuden y participen, ¿verdad? Pero igual, si en el caso de Miss Tania, también puede participar en el chat si no pueden utilizar, ¿verdad?, el micrófono, ¿ok? And if you have questions, just raise your hand, right? And I will help you, okay? So, work. You are going to have 3 minutes, okay? Work, guys. Okay, guys, let's check the answers. What about the number 3? There you have. People get hungry. Which will be the answer there? People get hungry. Which could be A, C, D, right? There you have G, H. Which could be Mr. Miguel Cuellar?
I think
Yes, or Karen, tell me. Number 3?
I
Okay, A. Nice. So, people, nice. People get hungry if they don't eat. Excellent. That is great. So, let's see number 4. If you study hard, what's going to happen if you study hard? Or what happened?
you get good grades in school.
Excellent. You, right? That is M, right, Karen? So, if you study hard, you get good grades in school. Excellent. Very good, Karen. So, let's see 5. When she watches a movie,
She likes to eat popcorn.
Aha, excellent, Karen. So she likes to eat popcorn. Very good, excellent. 6. When I cross the street, what do you do when you cross the street, guys? B, excellent, Emmanuel, right? Excellent. So when you cross the street, when I cross, I always look left and right. Excellent. Very, very good. What about 7, Mr. Goodwin? You raised your hand, right? So I can't do my homework. Which could be the answer there? I can't do my homework. Mr. Goodwin?
Little G.
Letter G.
I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
Letter O.
Yes. So it says, I can't do my homework. Karen said G, right? The librarian gets angry. Maybe not, right? Because I guess you do your homework at home, maybe, right? So, letter O, yes, Mr. Goodwin. So, I can't do my homework if I don't have my glasses. If you can't see what are you going to do, right? You cannot do your homework. That's like possible, right? So, that is letter O. Perfect. What about 8? He always smiles. He always smiles. This is easy, guys. Él siempre
D.
D, excellent, Mr.
Thank you.
Cuellar. Perfect. He always smiles when he is happy. Very good. Nice, Mr. Cuellar. What about 9? If I miss the bus, what is going to happen if I miss the bus? Or what happens?
E.
E?
I take a taxi to go.
Excellent, Mr. Cuellar. So I take a taxi to work. That's another option, right? So if I miss the bus, in this case, miss, perder, ¿verdad? Si yo pierdo el bus, yo tomo un taxi al trabajo. Excellent. What about 10? When you make lots of noise. Cuando tú haces mucho ruido.
Little G.
Excellent, Karen. Letter G, right? The librarian gets angry porque tú estás en una biblioteca, ¿verdad? So, you cannot make noise there. Excellent. So, 11. Tea tastes sweet. So, which could be that one? Tea tastes sweet.
Letter M.
And if you add some sugar, perfect, right? So, tea tasted sweet if you add some sugar. Very good. Let's see. 12. You should eat less. You should eat less. Which letter? Tú deberías comer menos. Excellent, Miss Tania. H, right? So, you should eat less if you want to lose weight. Si quieres rebajar, deberías de comer menos. Okay? Excellent. Very good. What about 13? I always
J.
take my umbrella.
J.
J? Excellent,
When-
Mr. Quay.
When it rains.
Excellent. When it rains. So I always take my umbrella when it rains. Perfect, thank you. What about 14? When I'm sad. When I'm sad.
I watch funny movies.
Excellent. I watch funny movies. Very good, right? So, excellent. What about the last one, guys? This is the last one. When he cleans the house.
He listens to music.
Excellent. He listens to music, right? I guess we do that when we clean our house, right? So, when he cleans the house, he listens to music, right? So, perfect, guys. Very, very good. So, let's do another activity. Here we have this. This is a little bit complicated, but let me show you the example. It says, make sentences with the zero conditional. There you have, for example, not, rain, the flowers die. If it doesn't rain, the flowers die. ¿Qué hicimos? Completar o realizar oraciones de zero conditional, ¿verdad? Utilizando las palabras que tienen entre paréntesis. Buscando igual cuál sería la causa y cuál sería el resultado. En este caso tenemos la if clause, que sería if it doesn't rain, si no llueve. ¿Cuál es el resultado? ¿Qué pasa? Las flores mueren. Yes? So, you have to use all the words that you have between parentheses, and you have to write down the if clause and also the main clause, the result. Yes? So, sometimes it will be better if you write first the if clause, or maybe you can, or you have to write down the main clause, right? So you have to decide. So, let's do the number one together. For example, there you have, I wake up late, I again be late for work. So, we can say, if I wake up late, for example, coma, ¿verdad? Porque hemos comenzado con la if clause. I be late for work. So, if I wake up late, comma, I be late for realizar oraciones con zero conditional, right? So I will assign you some sentences. Mr. Cuellar, soy Miguel. Goodwin. Tania, Miss Tania, right? Karen. Emmanuel. Mr. Miguel again, Mr. Goodwin, Miss Tanya, and Karen, Emmanuel, oh my god, Emmanuel, and the last one, Mr. Miguel. Okay, so I want you to work on those sentences, guys. Okay, I will try to sum up a little bit. Creo que ahí pueden verlo, chicos. Trabajen en ellas y luego las vamos a chequear todos juntos. Okay, so work on them. Remember, if you have a question, please just raise your hand and I will help you. Okay, so work, guys. Trabajen. Okay, guys, let's check the number 1. Are you ready, Mr. Miguel? Yes? There you have my husband.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, tell me.
If my husband cook,
If my husband
he
cook.
work the food.
Do we need the comma there, Mr. Miguel? Or no?
Sin la coma después de cook.
¿Sin la coma?
Sí.
¿Seguro?
Sí, lo llevo después de cook.
Ah, okay, nice. If my husband cook, he burn, right? Burns. Because that is third person, right? He burns the food. Excellent, perfect, Mr. Miguel. So, remember that you need to write down the comma after the if clause. If you switch and you write first the main clause, no, just with the S, right? Cooks, right? Sorry. Excellent, Mr. Miguel. If my husband cooks, he burns the food. Yes. The S, because that is third person. Excellent, Mr. Miguel. Good. Recuerden que como es tercera persona y estamos hablando, utilizando ¿qué tiempo? Presente simple. Entonces, cuando ustedes tengan tercera persona, siempre agreguen la S, ¿verdad? A los verbos. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Miguel. Very good. What about number 3, Mr. Goodwin?
Okay. If Julia doesn't wear a hat, she gets sunstroke.
Excellent. If Julie doesn't wear a hat, comma or no comma, Mr. Goodwin? Do we need a comma there?
Comma.
Yes.
Yes.
Comma, she gets, right? That's third person. She gets struck, right? Excellent. So, if Julie doesn't wear a hat, she gets sunstruck, right? Perfect. Excellent. What about number 4, Miss Tania? ¿Tiene la número 4? If children know it well, they not be healthy. Let's check that one a little bit, Miss Tania. So you can say there, if children. In that case, you are using not it, that is negative. So you are using here children, that's right. Don't eat well, comma, they aren't. In this case, that is with the verb be because you have not be, right? So they aren't healthy. Healthy, right? So, Miss Tanya, check that one. If children don't eat well, they aren't healthy, right? So there you have simple present with the verb to be, and that's correct, okay? So, thank you, Miss Tanya. What about number 5? Karen, number 5. It's a little bit longer.
If you mix water and electricity, you get a shock.
Excellent. If you mix water with, and electricity, comma, you get a shock, right? So there you have, if you mix water and electricity, comma, you get a shock. Excellent. Very, very good. Thank you, Karen. What about this one, Emmanuel?
If people eat too many sweets, they get fat.
If people eat too many sweets, comma, they get fat. Perfect. So if people eat too many sweets, comma, they get fat. So you have the if clause, the main clause. Perfect. Very good, Emmanuel. Thank you. What about this one, Mr. Miguel, again? This is easy.
It's you smoke, comma, you eat yellow sugar.
Excellent. If you smoke, you, right, get yellow fingers. Excellent. Very, very good, Mr. Miguel. So, if you smoke, comma, you get yellow fingers. Perfect.
If children play outside, they don't get overweight.
Okay, if children played outside, they don't, that is negative, right? They don't get overweight. Excellent. So, if children played outside, they don't get. What about 9, Miss Tanya? Let's see. If you hit ice, it melts. Only one mistake. That is the very little mistake. But let's check, Miss Tanya. So if you hit, right? You can say ice, comma, right? It melts. Only the S, Miss Tania. No se olvide de la S, porque estamos hablando de tercera persona, ¿verdad? So, if you hit ice, it what? Melts. Because we're talking about the ice, right? So, check that S, Miss Tania. Perfect. Thank you. What about 10, Karen? It says, I speak to John, he get annoyed.
If I speak to John, he get annoyed.
If I speak, perfect, to John, that is John, right? He gets, that is third person, annoyed. Excellent. Very, very good. So if I speak to John, he gets annoyed. Perfect. Thank you, Karen. What about 11, Emmanuel? I guess in that case, just you
If
have to
I
switch. Sorry.
I if I don't feel good the next day, I go to bed early.
Okay, let's try to fix it a little bit, Emmanuel. So, we can have the first one. I feel good the next day if, right, I go to bed early, right? I feel good the next day if I go to bed early. But you can also say the one that you told us. We can say if I feel, no, that will be not, I guess. If I go to bed early, yes, comma, I feel good the next day. If you want, you can switch it, right? También la podemos cambiar. Let's see. Let me write it down here. For example, if I go to bed early, right, comma, I feel good, right, the next day. So, there you have it, guys. If I go to bed early, I feel good the next day. You can write it in both ways, right? So, excellent. Thank you, Manuel. What about 12? The last one, Mr. Miguel. La última.
If lot of people come, comma, Jenny had a party.
Okay. Zadar, you can say lots of people come if Jenny has a party, right? So lots of people come if Jenny has a party. Or you can say if Jenny has a party, comma, lots of people come. Also, if Jenny has a party, lots of people come. You can use both, right? So, perfect. Very good, Mr. Miguel. Thank you. Thank you all, guys. So, there you have them. Just try to check. I guess the zero conditional is very easy. Then we're going to study the first conditional, and there we are going to use another tense, right? But in this case, we're using only simple present, right? You just need to pay attention with the third persons, right? You need to write down the es, the es, right? Or the ies, right? So, pay attention to the third person, singular. Let's do the last exercise. This will be the last one. Next class, we're going to study a new topic, guys. So, use the conditions and results in the box to complete the phrases below. There you have 12 phrases, right? And here we have conditions. You've got a headache. You don't wear a crash helmet. You hit it to 100. She comes home very late, right? Celsius, right? So you leave gates open in the country. You add sugar, right? The results. You get pink. A dog bites. The DVD player comes on. Butter melts. It crushes you, and you have more chance of being killed, right? So let's do the first one. Water boils. Let's zoom out. Water boils if. Let's check here. If condition if you what? Heat it to 100. I can say that is the hottest, right? Water boils, that is the main clause. Then we're going to have the if clause. In this case, we don't need the comma, right? Because we are starting with the if clause. So, water boils if you heat it, right? Heat what? The water, right? So, let's do the others. I will do this. Creo que está bien pequeño, pero de igual forma ustedes pueden hacerle zoom, ¿verdad? Si es necesario. Solo hagamos hasta la número 10, ¿ok? So you have to use maybe the conditions column or the results column. Si ya comienza con la if clause, usted se va a ir a la columna de results, ¿verdad? Allí va a elegir cuál es la otra oración apropiada para completarla. Si ya comienza con la main clause, usted se va a ir a la columna de conditionals, right? Y elija la oración correcta, okay? So, okay guys, let's check the answers. It's almost time to finish. So, let's see the number 2. There you have, if you mix red, if you mix red,
You get pink.
aha, comma, right? You get pink. I will try to do that, right? So if you mix red and white, you get pink. Excellent. What about number 3? There you have, if you leave it in the sun.
If you got a headache.
Nice.
You have got a headache.
No, Mr. Miguel. There you have butter.
Teacher,
Dime. Yes, Karen.
I think that in this case is the bottle meant.
Excellent. Yes. Butter. Nice, Karen. So butter melts, right? If you leave it in the sun. Perfect. So butter, mantequilla, right? Se derrite si la dejas en el sol. Okay? So that will be the answer, Mr. Miguel. Just check it out, right? So let's see 4. If take an aspirin.
You got a headache.
You've got it. I guess this is no zero conditional, but I don't know why it is here, because here we have present perfect. But okay, we're going to take it into consideration, but I guess this is not zero conditional, right? Because this is present perfect and this is present, so maybe then we're going to find out what kind of conditional is this. Maybe conditional, I guess, or second conditional, right? So let's continue with number 5. It says, if it tastes sweet. If what? There you have it here, right?
If you add sugar.
If you add sugar, perfect. It tastes sweet. Right, excellent. Let's see 6. If you go near its food when it's eating. That's a little bit weird, right? So, which could be that? Si hay comidas. Do you know this one? A dog bites. Sí, right? Un perro puede morderlos o mordernos si hay comida cerca o si él está comiendo, ¿verdad? Entonces puede ser peligroso. So we can say a dog bites. If you go near its food, que usted se acerque a su comida, a la comida del perro, ¿verdad? Cuando está comiendo. That would be that one, right? Let's see 7. If you pull a cat's tail, ¿qué les pasa a ustedes cuando le jalan la cola a un gato? What will happen there? You know, scratches, aruñar, right? So, eat, right? Eat, scratches, you, right? Lo aruñaría. So, if you pull a cat's tail, it scratches you, right? So, then 8, if you don't wear a seat belt, what is going to happen if you don't wear a seat belt, right? You have more chance of being killed. That is the answer, right? It says, you have, right, more chance of being killed if you don't wear a seat belt. That is important, guys. 9, you can end up brain damage if you don't wear a crash helmet. That is another one. If you don't wear a crash helmet. Do you know helmet? Casco, ¿verdad? So, si usted no utiliza un casco, usted podría terminar con un daño cerebral si se cae, si tiene algún accidente, ¿verdad? So, also there you have, if you press this switch, you can have it here, the DVD player comes on, right? DVD player comes on, right? So, I just want you to continue studying the zero conditional, guys. I guess this is easy and you have already understood this, right? So I just want you to continue practicing, right? And something very important, after this class I will upload the first evaluation in the site, right? So go and do the first evaluation, right? En el sitio, después de la clase, chicos, ya va a estar la primera evaluación de este módulo 3. Así que pueden hacerla hoy, mañana, pasado mañana, ¿verdad? Y la fecha de entrega o la última fecha para que usted lo entregue va a ser el 1 de noviembre. Así que tienen tiempo todavía. Vayan, pueden revisar el tema del que se trata, estudien ese tema y luego realicen la evaluación. ¿Ok? De igual forma, sigan practicando este tema de Zero Conditional y el próximo martes vamos a comenzar the first conditional, otro tipo de condicional. ¿Ok? So guys, if you don't have questions, comments, see you next class. Have a nice weekend. Take care and bye-bye, guys.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Karen. Take care.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye, Mr. Goodby. Take care.